Have you ever wondered why your calling feels so far off? Why the promise you sense in your heart seems buried in the ordinary? You're not alone. Every person God chooses walks through a hidden season first. This time of waiting, refining, and preparation isn't a detour, it's the path to your purpose. Today, we'll discover how God shapes you in the unseen and how to trust Him through it. Stay with me until the end to embrace your season and subscribe to the Shepherd's Voice to walk confidently in His plan. Let's step into a story that reveals this truth. In Exodus chapter 3, verse 1 to 10, we find Moses tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, far from the palace where he once lived. Years had passed since he fled Egypt, a fugitive hiding in the desert. Then, the angel of the Lord appeared, to him in flames of fire, a burning bush that changed everything. God called him from that hidden place to lead his people. Similarly, in 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 11 to 13, David was overlooked, tending sheep while his brothers were presented to Samuel. Yet the Lord said, "Rise and anoint him. This is the one." These moments show that God often prepares His chosen ones in obscurity, shaping them before the spotlight. Have you felt that quiet season pressing on you, wondering if God sees you? To understand Moses' journey, let's delve into the context of that desert moment. After killing an Egyptian, Moses fled to Midian, a land of isolation where shepherding, a humble trade for a former prince, became his school of patience. For 40 years, he lived among a foreign people, far from the power he once knew, learning to rely on God rather than his own strength. The burning bush didn't appear until this. Refining was complete, signaling that God's timing often waits for our hearts to align. Likewise, 1 Samuel 16 unfolds in a patriarchal culture where the eldest sons were favored. Yet God chose David, the youngest, hidden in the fields. This choice defied human expectation, revealing that God sees what others overlook. Have you considered how your current struggles might be shaping you for a purpose yet unseen? Picture the weight of those years. Moses, once a prince, reduced to a shepherd 40 years of solitude, learning patience and humility. David, the youngest, left in the fields, honing courage and faith against lions and bears. These weren't wasted days. They were classrooms of character. Romans chapter 8, verse 28 assures us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, even in the hidden." Think of Joseph, sold into slavery, imprisoned, yet molded for a throne. Or Esther, hidden in a harem, prepared to save a nation. Your unseen season might feel like a delay, but it's where God is forging your strength. What lessons might He be teaching you right now? This hidden time isn't random, it's intentional. Isaiah chapter 49, verse 2 says, "He made my mouth like a sharpened sword. In the shadow of His hand He hid me." God hides us to protect, to refine, to ready us. Moses needed the desert to shed his pride. David needed the fields to build his trust. Even Jesus, the Son of God, spent 30 years in Nazareth before His ministry began. That silence before the call is where roots grow deep. Have you sensed God working in your quiet moments, even when the future feels unclear? So what does this mean for you? Maybe you're in a job that feels beneath you, a season of waiting that tests your patience, or a struggle that seems pointless. But God sees you. He's not ignoring you. He's preparing you. The desert trained Moses to lead. The fields equipped David to rule. Your hidden season is laying the foundation for what's ahead. Ask yourself, what might God be building in me through this time? I've walked through my own hidden seasons, years of feeling unnoticed, only to see later how those struggles built resilience for my calling. Could your current weight be a similar crucible? Here's how to lean into it. First, embrace the process. Trust that every day, even the mundane ones, is part of God's plan. Like Moses with his flock, find purpose in the present. Second, seek his presence. Spend time in prayer, and Scripture lets Psalm 139. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. Remind you he's near. Third, persevere with hope. A calling will come, as it did for David when Samuel arrived. Have you set aside time to listen, to wait with expectation? Consider this. The hidden season is where faith is tested and proven. Moses doubted at the bush, yet God equipped him. David was surprised by the oil, yet rose as king. Your moment is coming too. I've seen it in my own life. Years of quiet struggle suddenly gave way to clarity when God's timing aligned. Have you had a glimpse of purpose breaking through? Your weight? Hold on to that. This is the Shepherd's Voice. I'm John Miller. If this stirred your heart, subscribe and like this video. Comment below, Lord, prepare me. Share this with someone, and if you're ready for more, watch the next video. May you find strength in the waiting.